Hey, what's going on guys, Xmart here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. I know I haven't been uploading lately, and that's because I've been actually doing a little bit of a side project, which is getting top rank on Cosmic Prisons. I actually was streaming it earlier this week, however, after I already reached the goal, I intended to wait until the next planet's reset. So anyways, I've been a little bit busy with things, so I haven't been able to upload, so I'm really sorry about that. However, if you were tuning into the live streams, thank you so much for all your support, and welcome to the channel. So anyways, today I will be reacting to a new video that surfaced lately that is in the Hypixel Skyblock community, and it is by Technoblade. It is his last video on the Great Potato War. Yes, that is right. After 3 videos, Technoblade has finally managed to defeat Squid Kid in the 500 million potato Great War. Anyways, I just wanted to see how this video would turn out because both of these guys put in an insane amount of work. And I just want to see how crazy did these guys become after farming 500 million potatoes. I guess we'll take a look in Technoblade's video. Anyways, if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And also make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you want to see next. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Okay, so before we get into this, here is a small little explanation of what's been going on in case you haven't been following the Great Potato War. So this guy was #1 in potatoes until this guy decided that he wanted to make potatoes for some stupid reason, and then decided to aim for the #1 spot. So then he beat the #1 potato farmer, and then they've been having this huge elaborate competition of tactics and wits until now. Also, this guy's literally been trying to use old Chinese war tactics to win a potato farming challenge, which I think is 1, too far, and 2, absolutely amazing. This is going to be great content, and I can't wait to watch these 2 crazy individuals try to battle it out in farming potatoes, which is one of the most useless things you could possibly do.
My name is Technoblade, and I am the fastest Skyblock player alive. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary Minecraft YouTuber, but secretly, I've spent the last year fighting to maintain my spot as the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock.
The greatest psychopath in Skyblock.
But while I was experimenting with the rabbit pet, I uncovered a few interesting facts about how the boost works. For instance, rabbit pets can boost other people's minions if you're visiting their islands as a guest. But minions can only get boosted by 1 rabbit at a time, so you can't just get 20 accounts with rabbit pets for infinite potatoes. But the third thing I found was the most interesting, and this is what Squid Kid didn't know. If there's multiple rabbit pets on the same island, which one boosts the minions? You'd think it'd be the strongest one, but it's not. If there's multiple rabbits, the minions will be boosted by the one belonging to whoever's been on the island the longest.
Not only did it take a lot of time to try to figure that out, I'm very sure that it probably wasted him a lot of time, and he most likely did this on an alt account, which means this man was literally doing laboratory experiments to figure out how the rabbit pet works, which is absolutely crazy. I would never think to go as far as to literally do science experiments in a Hypixel Skyblock game in order to figure out how something works. This is absolutely insane. I would just trust the devs on this, but this man has gone further, which I believe is absolutely insane.
We're doing this again. So I bought a new Minecraft account, slapped a level 1 legendary rabbit pet onto it, and shipped it off to Squid Kid's AFK pool. I knew I had to maintain absolute secrecy. I didn't even tell my goons about this, but every night around 2 AM, Squid would leave his account AFK and go to bed. And that's when I'd strike, overriding his rabbit pet boost for the rest of the night.
Hold on a second. Does this guy literally track the sleep schedule of his opponent and figure out when he's going to strike? Like, who even does that? Like, I know, like, there are people that are crazy in this world, but I didn't think that there were people like Technoblade here who literally track how people sleep. Also, did this guy mention that he has goons? Like, is this guy actually, like, creating a corporation in order to farm potatoes in a Minecraft game?
And yes, I memorized Squid's sleeping schedule to pull this off. I mean, at this point, how is that even a question? Of course I did. But my problems didn't stop there. You see, Squid got an alt account to AFK with his rabbit pet on his island while he was doing other things, and since the alt account had no reason to ever leave his island, it became much harder to keep control of pet priority.
Okay, at this point, I would literally just give up trying to get pet priority. Both of these people spent $20 on a Minecraft account just so that they can win a challenge at farming potatoes.
On March 20th, my alt was kicked and Squid's Island was closed forever. The jig was up. But by that point, I'd already achieved my objective. The 2 weeks it took him to realize what was going on cost him about 2 million potatoes. So Squid closed his island, which meant I couldn't sabotage him anymore. But what if I told you that was also part of my master plan? You ever noticed how my island has been open to visitors during the potato war? In the last video I explained, I made an AFK machine on my island so planted potatoes would keep growing even when I wasn't online. I was actually using an advanced technique there called lying.
Okay, so I see where this is going. Technoblade is basically making propaganda to make Squid Kid believe what Technoblade is saying and that everything he's saying is true and all of his methods are true in order to make Technoblade essentially win the Great Potato War. Props to Technoblade for making Squid Kid actually believe Technoblade and follow everything that he's doing throughout this entire journey.
But anyways, back to this tweet. So Squid says he closed his island because someone filled his potion system with rookie axes. So basically someone dumping a ton of rookie axes into your hopper system is the worst thing someone can do to you in Skyblock. And when I saw this tweet, I instantly knew that this man was lying. Now don't get me wrong, I completely believe that somebody dropped rookie axes into his hopper system, because it was me, but that's not—
Wow, that caught me off guard. I can't believe how this man is blatantly sabotaging his opponent, while his opponent has no idea what he's doing this entire time.
He's about to sabotage me! So I held a stakeout on my island, and guess what I found a few hours later? A brand new Skyblock account AFKing with a level 1 legendary rabbit. He is yet to realize that he is but a puppet, and I, the puppeteer, dance! Potato boy, dance!
I'm 99% sure that that statement was a compilation of the mental state that he is most likely in after farming 500 million potatoes, because I have never seen somebody get so happy over being able to manipulate a teenager. I'm appalled, I'm a little bit scared, but I'm mostly intrigued. So let's keep going.
Farming potatoes is so incredibly inefficient at leveling up farming that it was actually more worthwhile to build a whole pumpkin farm. I began the construction of a pumpkin farm large enough that by the time I finished farming it in full, the pumpkins at the beginning would have already regrown. And so I began farming day after day. At times I'd farm for so long without break that the people watching thought I was botting.
I don't know if that should really be considered a flex. I mean, I wouldn't flex my pumpkin farm being so big. Honestly, I don't know how this is considered a flex. I don't know. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I set my island so only guild members could visit and had my head goon code a Discord bot that automatically pinged them within 5 seconds of the rabbit account leaving my island, at which point one of them could log into the island themselves and boost my minions until I got back.
I've had some experience with coding Discord bots, and Technoblade made it sound really easy to do. However, this is actually really difficult. Not only does it have to access Minecraft, it has to access Hypixel. It has to first of all access Minecraft's API, then it also has to access Discord's API, and then it has to connect the two together. This is not like an easy project. This is a pretty difficult thing to do, so congrats to that guy. I mean, for the 4 seconds of recognition that he gets for making this Discord bot, like that's a lot of work and effort to be able to do something like that.
In this time, I expanded my lead by another 5 million potatoes, but at this point, Squid and I had been farming potatoes for almost a year, and we were still farming hours every day, with no end in sight. Neither of us wanted this to continue, so we came to an agreement. Whoever got to 500 million potatoes first would win the potato war. Hypixel even pitched in, saying he'd give a surprise to the winner. So I was out here with my lab coat on, doing the science, coming up with new, never-before-seen potato farming techniques. I was going to win this war, whatever the cost. I immediately drank 3 months of mystical mushroom soup and got to work expanding my old potato farm, a project which would take 25 hours over the next couple days. For the next 2 weeks, I did nothing except eat, sleep, and farm potatoes. There were only 3 interruptions, each of which cost me millions of potatoes. The first was a dentist appointment, and the second was when I had to play in Minecraft Championship. Besides that, there was only one other time. I had to go to the store the other day. I had to interrupt my potato farming because my dad was like, hey, can you go to the store and pick up my medicine? And I was like, can I really tell him that I'm not getting his medicine because I need to farm potatoes?
You know, I can kind of understand being a shut-in because playing games is actually a lot of fun, but staying in your room almost all day to barely leave your house to farm potatoes, which is something that to Technoblade, at least that I've seen, is mentally taxing and not even fun to do. I really don't know how he does it, and I don't want to know why.
But Squid was also farming several hours a day, and he had even found a way to maximize his AFK coverage. He started sleeping with his headphones on and had his goons wake him up via Discord call whenever his alt left his island. As someone with a Discord bot tracking his online activity, I can tell you right now that that man is telling the truth. He was waking up multiple times per night. One of my original goons betrayed me and gave him one of our internal documents.
Okay, let's take a look at this document here. So, if you can notice in the top left corner, it says the number 94, which maybe leaves me to believe that they have hundreds of documents over this potato war.
And after sacrificing 2 weeks of my life, I finally reached 500 million potatoes. And yet when I won the war, I had a lead of over 88 million potatoes. How did I do it? It's just as Sun Tzu says, all war is deception.
And again with the Sun Tzu references, honestly, I'm surprised how this man has continued with this act for a long time. I don't really believe he's been using his tactics. I've really just been thinking that he's been doing what he normally does, and then he just finds a Sun Tzu quote about it, because this man has so many quotes. But let's be honest, I don't know if he's following his tactics or he's just doing what he normally does. But, you know, his commitment to the act is very, very commendable.
But the biggest reason my lead expanded by that much was because over those 2 weeks, while Squid averaged 8 hours of farming per day, I averaged 11. I gained a lot from the potato war. Patience, discipline, carpal tunnel.
I'm fucking sure this guy got carpal tunnel. Holy crap.
For my part, I've realized now that rank number 1 isn't an achievement. It's a prison, which forces you to dedicate your life to defending a temporary title. But now, with the war finally over, I'm free.
Okay, well that was the video. So here are a few final thoughts that I kind of had for the video. They're all crazy, and this was a very stupid competition, but I am glad that it is finally over. Also, I believe that this type of content really does fit Technoblade's channel. He always does things that make him push himself to his limits, from a Bed Wars win streak, to winning Minecraft Monday championships over and over again, to basically becoming the best. And I think that this is only one little story on the great legacy of his future. So I can't wait for what next Technoblade has in store for himself after winning the Great Potato War. But, you know, this was a really well-made video. Obviously, I used a lot of clips in this video. This is not actually the full video. If you want to see the full video, make sure to check it out on Technoblade's channel. I will be leaving a link in the description. So anyways, this has been reacting to the Great Potato War finale. And make sure to like this video if you are enjoying the content. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.